Look
Right.
look at this spectacular sunset. Wow. I hope it comes out as vivid
Elton
as
John's son.
what?
Don't let your son go down. Okay. No, I'm gonna see this song.
Sunset.
Sunrise.
Oh my god, darkies. So Polly just picked me some beautiful lilies of the valley. I wish you could do a scratch and sniff.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. And I also have some lilacs, but if I put these down, they're gonna fall apart. So I'll show you the lilacs when we get home. So now we're just going a little drive. Maybe see some more of the sunset. Oh, there goes the sun.
Goodbye.
Good night, sun. Hello, moon.
Oh, moon.
Wow, that is so brilliantly red. Oh. Hopefully you're I had to close the window so you don't. Oh, and now you can't see the sun. All you see is the lick marks from inside the glass. My God, look at all this lick marks from the dogs. Holy. Wait, it's you?
Yep.
It's from you? Okay. Yep. Stop licking my glass.
Sorry. There it is.
We're chasing the sun. Oh. Well, because we're in the valley now, and we were up higher from over there. Yeah, could you not?
Lots in the valley.
Lilacs.
From Lutherans.
Hi, everyone. I wanted to share with you something that is really near and dear to my heart. Today, May 17th, is the 35th anniversary of my family arriving in the United States from the former Soviet Union via Italy. It's an important milestone because so much of what we have and who we are today would not have been possible if it wasn't for very difficult choices that my parents at an extremely young age had to make. So you see here, let me just zoom in so you can see it closer, is a Polaroid that was taken the day we arrived in Des Moines, Iowa, and it's actually written in Russian. This was taken the day after we arrived, so on May 18th. It's my mother, my dad, my sister, my grandfather Aaron, and myself. This probably was the last time I was shorter than my mother. We arrived here from Italy, which was the staging area for political refugees from former Soviet Union. Former now, but at the time it was still Soviet Union. No one spoke English. My father, I think, only spoke a few key sentences of to get by. We had a very arduous and traumatic journey from where we lived in Odessa, which is now part of Ukraine, and arriving in Italy via Austria and Poland and Austria. Really, really long story, but today is important for multiple reasons. We try to never forget how thankful we are for the choices that were made. In this photo, my mother is 29 years old with 2 kids and a father who had early onset of dementia. And this was not by any means an easy decision to make. She had just recently lost her mother to cancer, my grandmother, my maternal grandmother. She had a young child. My sister actually turned 2 while we were living in Italy, and I was 10. And by all accounts, it's like the more contemporary version of Dr. Zhivago, for those of you who have seen the movie. It was not an easy decision, but it was absolutely the correct one. My parents came here not speaking a word of English. My father knew a few sentences, but obviously not enough where I was just comfortable. I certainly didn't speak any English. I learned English here as a child. It was probably the easiest for my sister and I, because my sister started speaking fluent Russian and Italian and English all about the same time, which was really quite cute because she would splice words together from different languages. Really adorable. I'll tell you some anecdotes at some point. But I wanted to share with you that the 35 years that we've been in this country, we have not taken for granted the opportunities that we have been afforded. We don't take for granted the fact that we are free and able to make the choices that are right for us, which may not be right for other people. So when we see turmoil in the world, we understand from a first-hand point of view how difficult it is to live in a society, in an environment where your freedoms are taken away or parsed out to those who the government feels is deserving. So we came here as political refugees. My family built up lives. There are now, start off with one family. There are now three. There are now three families. My sister has a beautiful family that I've shared with you guys. She has 2 children. I have a family, although we don't have children. I know my husband appreciates that my parents made this decision. I know my brother-in-law appreciates immensely that, my parents and, grandparents made this decision to come here. I can't imagine what it would be like to have to pick up with young kids and move to another country where you didn't speak the language, where you didn't really have anyone that you could rely on, and you had to do it all for yourself. So I don't take things glibly. I genuinely appreciate them. Do I appreciate them 24/7? Every second of my waking moments? No, but I certainly have it in the back of my mind. I was old enough to be aware of the journey we were taking, and I was old enough to be a participant more than just a witness. My sister was really young, so her memories are probably more the stories that we retell when we get together as family, and we are a hearty bunch of people. When we get together, we certainly reminisce and, miss, and the funny, the sad, it all comes out. My grandfather helped raise me. My mother was going to school when I was born, to college. I always joke about that, I've been to college twice. Once when I was really young, and then as a young adult myself. So that's essentially today's my share for today. I wanted you to see these are the memories that I have. I have, obviously, that's me right there. I have vivid memories of this Polaroid being taken 35 years ago. It's really kind of incredible because I can't even wrap my brain around what my life would have been like had my parents not left the Soviet Union, had we stayed, and I came to know what it was like to be discriminated against because we were Jewish, or what my life would have turned out to be because, by all accounts, not being able to have children would have made me a failure at marriage. So I can guess, but I think what all of this does, it really makes me appreciate what I have and how my life is, that much more. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I know it's not a very long vlog. I hope you enjoyed the silliness I shared with you earlier when we were out and about looking for lilacs. I did share this picture on Facebook and on Instagram, and I am so filled with joy and appreciation for all this beautiful and heartwarming comments that people have left. I share my life with you because I think in some small way, sometimes completely unbeknownst to me, it could touch somebody else's life, either because I share something that they find helpful, or it just puts a smile on your face, and that makes it all worthwhile for me. So I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you participating in my journey that I share, and providing feedback and leaving comments and reaching out to me through private messages. I genuinely appreciate each and every one, and I read every single one. I really do. And I often, before I lose my voice completely, I often read them back to Polly. I shared every single one of the comments that were left on the Facebook post of this photo with my mom when I talked to her earlier. So we do appreciate it, and we appreciate all of the things that we have been able to do since we've come to this country. And I hope in some small way our presence here has been beneficial to someone else. I know that my brother-in-law Eric and I know that my husband appreciate that, and they both have said so to my, to my parents, to our parents, my sisters and my parents. So yeah, life is unpredictable, and we're grateful that it has gone down the right path for us. So if you've enjoyed it, if you found it interesting, if you want to share, you are welcome to share this video. I hope that it puts a smile on your face. I always want to believe the best in people, because I'm an eternal optimist. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and helps me out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.